A different look today. I am going to be splitting with the axis, and I still have these rounds. Can you see them back here? A lot of maple, but interspersed is cherry, and cherry is a premium wood, at least in these parts. A lot of these backyard smokers love it. But I have a need to get my woodshed filled, and that last basket, 2 baskets of boiler wood I made, they look really good. I'm gonna do it again. But I have a twist to today's video. I have a friend of a friend of a friend who wants cherry firewood. And I told him that I have a lot of these rounds. You know, when I split them open, it's not going to be ideal, but he said he's good with it. So we've worked out a deal, and I still have to get all of these logs split for boiler wood. So today I am employing the Timberwolf TWC 16 conveyor. This is a 16-footer made by my good friend Matt from Timberwolf. If you recall, I had toured their factory about a month ago, and we're going to be conveyoring it right into the back of my truck. When I get my truck into the shade, I will get it hand loaded. So I'm just going to be dumping it in straight from the conveyor for right now. I don't think I have enough cherry to fill the entire bed up, but you get the idea. This conveyor was left behind by Matt and his team from Timberwolf after the International Firewood Expo. He said, go ahead and use it, and I'll come back and get it when I need it. I says, okay. So living up to that statement, we're going to do it, guys. We're going to fire this thing up. I'll show you how it works. I think the speed of it is controlled by the RPM of the engine. So it's got an on-off, and then the other one raises and lowers. And I put it up in the air right now to put gas in it. And then the splitting is going to be done by this guy. This is the Eastonmade axis. I call it the GT. This thing's amazing. And I am just going to be splitting these logs. I'm going to adjust this conveyor over top of the basket so the maple and ash and gum will go into here. And then I will just turn and drop the cherry into here and load up the truck. And guess what? You guys can sit back and enjoy this. I'm kind of excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Here's my rounds. These were left over from the International Firewood Expo, and it's time to get these moved, man. All right, guys, here we go. This is the Honda GX160. All right, this is the lever which raises and lowers. So let's lower the conveyor. All right, this is as low as it will go. Well, while we have it running, let me put it all the way up. I'll show you how high. That's pretty high up there. And this is what turns the belt on. And it'll run backwards to clear a jam. All right. But now we're going to start up the axis, and you know the GT has the controls on this side. So I can just start it up right from here. All right, guys, let's get splitting. ants. So I want to give the machines a break. Yeah, the machines. So I came over here, I straightened up the crate. Helps me get more into it, maximizing my trips home. And then I think we're looking pretty good on the cherry. And then when I hand load, I'm just gonna stand in this area and then like start stacking it up against the cab. But I think we are making pretty good progress. The axis idles when you walk away from it, but I think I let these machines rest enough now. Looks like they're ready to start going again. This is a beach log, and notice it's got some twist in it. This is very tough stuff. I did not complain once about the weather, but it is super hot out, guys. I am just drenched in sweat. This was tough. When you start seeing two Eastonmade axes, I think it's a good time to stop. Man, is it hot. But, look what we did. If anything else, this demonstrates the versatility of the axis. You can have that rotten piece of cherry and you can trim around it, throw the nasty stuff in here, throw the good stuff over here. I think that's just another benefit of a world-class, super fast, lightning fast vertical splitter. But let's look at our cherry here. And what's nice about this, I didn't chuck one single stick of this into the back of the truck. And you know, it doesn't seem like much, you know, when you're throwing a log up like that, but you know, after a while, that's just wear and tear, huh? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just start moving these logs and stacking them nicely here. That helps me with my measurements. And then probably in the morning, when it is before the sun comes up, I was out here this morning stacking, and then I thought I'll come back in the evening, but gosh, it is still hot. But in the morning, I will come out and I'll finish up the rest of these and get this load complete. I'm not going to make a lot of money on this load, but it helps me out because it also motivates me to get my wood in for the winter heating season. In that case, these conveyors are worth their weight. These things are nice. That is a big savings in effort. You know, and the same for this conveyor. The fact that this pivots now, I can create extra space. And if you remember the last time I ran this, I had two baskets side by side. and I was able to load them both. I just pivoted the conveyor. Conveyors are a great invention. I hope I can convey my thoughts onto you guys about these conveyors. Okay, that's what I have going on today in the heat of Northeast Ohio, a late summer's day, and making value-added firewood and boiler wood all at the same time, and they're being sent to different locations. All right, I like it. Guys, I hope everyone has a great day.